we're changing the world. No longer will golf be the wedge that drives marriages apart. Hi, my name is Zach Nielsen. I'm one of the owners here at Back Nine in Lehi, Utah.
And I'm Alex Tees. I'm one of the owners here in Lehi, Utah.
I've always enjoyed golf. I've worked at golf courses in my younger life, hopefully still a little young now. Currently have a sales background in the software industry. We have an amazing 3-year-old daughter named Isla, and we have one more on the way coming in May. But aside from golf, we love to fly fish, we love to camp, we love to be outside and just spend time with family and friends.
My background is in photography. I've been a photographer for the past 14 years, and this is a whole new realm for us. So Zach's a big golfer. I like golf, but I'm not nearly as good at it or as passionate about it as Zach is. But we're super stoked to be part of Back Nine, and so far it's been amazing.
As a golfer, me and my parents, who are also owners here in Lehi, are a big golfing family. It's what we like to do. And obviously in the winter here in Utah, there's really no chance to go outside and play. So I went and played at a Back Nine location, instantly loved it. My parents played at a Back Nine location, instantly loved it. And I think the very next day after they had played, they were on the phone with the franchise talking about how they could get involved. So I said, hey, are you open to being 50-50 partners? Because me and Alex would love to get involved. And that's essentially how we got started a year ago. And now here we are.
Yeah, I had been looking into franchises actually, for the past 5 or 6 years, just looking for the right opportunity. And when he came home and said, this is a really interesting business model because it's unstaffed, unmanned, this is maybe something that we could do while we still kept our, regular full-time jobs. And I came and I checked out a location, kind of looked into the business model, and then once we had numbers from the franchise, we realized that it all penciled out. So taking that combined with, the passion that Zach and his parents had for golf, it was kind of a no-brainer.
For me, it was attractive for a number of different reasons. Obviously, being able to play during the winter, at night, at any given point in time was a huge selling point. Aside from that, on the golfer front and not the business owner front, I love the technology. I love knowing exactly what's happening with my swing and why that ball did what it did. And it's really hard to pinpoint that one thing that you need to work on to bring your game to the next level without having all that technology and data at your fingertips so that you're no longer guessing. You know without a doubt exactly what happened on that one swing to make that ball do whatever it did. And being a golf nerd, I absolutely love it. We really focused on creating a luxurious feeling to our space. We wanted to almost bring the country club experience to indoor golf. We wanted people to walk in and feel like they're a part of a club, feel like they're a part of something high-end, and really take a sense of pride in the place that they practice, that they play, and just offer a new level of sophistication to the indoor golf space that we haven't seen in other brands. And obviously through that, we want to gain strong relationships in the community, whether it be working with the youth golf leagues and current professional instructors or the local high school golf teams.
And I'd really love to see this space rented out for events of all sorts. So if people want to, host their birthday parties here or corporate events or even kids parties, I think could be really fun. Or, team events for the local golf teams, the high schools, all of that. I love the idea of people coming into this space and gathering and just having fun and bringing just good energy into here. I will also say from a personal standpoint, as a not so great golfer, I love having a massage chair in every bay. We've already gotten a lot of great feedback from members who their partner is maybe not super into golf, but they like coming and hanging out here and just sitting in the massage chair or, looking on their phone, watching TV, doing whatever. And that was really kind of the idea behind the design of this space, was that people could come and actually enjoy being here and just hanging out, even if they weren't a huge golfer.
Yeah, I was speaking to a member just yesterday, actually, a couple, and the wife was in the massage chair, he was golfing, and he said, I'll have a membership for life because of the massage chair. And we were talking about it, and I was really excited because I was like, we're changing the world. No longer will golf be the wedge that drives marriages apart. We can fuse this gap. We can close it and make marriages stronger, and we're gonna save thousands in marriage counseling bills. I'm convinced.
The membership pays for itself, really. When we were first looking into this concept, I'll admit it was a little tough for me to kind of get over that mental hump of we're paying X amount in a franchise fee, and then on top of that, we're paying royalties. 2 weeks into it, I will say 100% without a doubt, totally worth it. I don't know how we would have done this without the franchise supporting us, having all the systems in place, having all the booking software set up, the Keezy guiding us through the whole, from lease signing all the way to open. They're here today supporting us for our grand opening. It has saved us way more in money than it has cost us to be part of the franchise.
And you know what they say, there's strength in numbers.
Yeah.
There's a lot of other locations out there who are also marketing and getting the name out there, which helps everybody, right? The more the Back Nine name is out there, the more we're seen and the more people know about us. In addition to that, you have so many great minds and local business owners being able to collaborate and share ideas. We've been on the phone with other locations in other states talking about what's working for us, what's not, how we plan to do things, and having those resources is truly invaluable. I think the 24/7 access is absolutely amazing because it enables so many different people in so many different situations, the accessibility to golf and the ability to practice and work on their game. It could be any number of individuals. It could be people who work graveyard shifts and they don't get off work until 1 a.m. or 2 a.m. and they can still come and play around if they're still awake. Occasionally you have a hard time getting away from the family. Well, guess what? When the wife's asleep and the kids are in bed, nobody cares if you're golfing, right? Because you're not taking any time away from your family to also enjoy in the hobby that you enjoy most.
And we have people in here
till 2 a.m.
Till 2 a.m. And then we have the early birds coming in starting at 4:30 or 5. So it's pretty awesome to be able to hit every single demographic of person who wants to practice and play.
Yeah, having the data points right there at your fingertips while you're practicing is absolutely crucial to not only dial in your yardages and your short game, but also to know exactly what you have to work on. The prime example for this is a golfer who struggles with a slice, right? Which is, 75% of all golfers out there. Most of these golfers know that there's one of two reasons why you're slicing the golf ball. You're either coming over the top and across the golf ball to create that spin, or you're leaving the club face too open and you're creating that spin with an open club face. Now, when you're at a range, it's really hard to know which one of those two things to work on first and which one is actually causing the biggest problem. When you come into a Back Nine facility and you have access to the leading technology that the professionals use, you can see with every shot the club path that your club was coming through the ball as well as the face angle. And you might actually discover that your face is relatively square to the path and it truly is just your club path coming across the ball. So now you know it's not my club face. All I have to work on is my club path. In addition to that, being able to dial in those yardages between 0 and 100 yards is extremely difficult on an outside range. We're hitting balls into an open field. We think they went 40 yards. We think they went 50 yards. Did they really? Unless you have the ability to go out on the course and hit from all these distances to a live green, you will never know exactly how far you hit that ball or how far it rolled out. And with this technology, you can practice all those yardages where we know most of the scoring happens in golf. And there's no better place to work on that than in an indoor facility with the leading technology at your fingertips to help you.